Hi, I'm Christina Hlusak. I'm here at the Institute of Knowledge in Idaho Falls, at ThetaHealing Institute of Knowledge. I just interviewed Guy, and I have the honor to have Vianna Stibal. Thank you, Vianna, so much to being with us here. Thank you for having me here at your Institute of Knowledge today. So, Vianna, you and Guy have a wonderful relationship. How it is like to be married with Guy?
He's challenging. He's an Aries. He's definitely got his own will. I think that's one thing I really like about him, is that he has his own opinion and he has his own way of doing things. He's very awesome. He's romantic and kind, and he treats me really, really well. And he's wonderful. But he's definitely stubborn, so it makes a good combination to put us all together.
It does. He doesn't look stubborn, but it does. You guys have a great, great relationship together.
We do.
So, Vianna, how long have you been married with Guy?
Guy and I got married when Jenna was a year, and Jenna was born in '97, so we got married in '98. So this last year was our 11th anniversary, which, by the way, we were married on 11/11, and it was an 11th year this year, and it was our 11th anniversary, so we had 4 11s in there for numerology, and it's pretty cool. It's been good. He's a good person. It gets better all the time.
Is it true that you get married every 3 years?
We do. We do. We get married every 3 years. We renew our vows. This last time we got married, we were just going to call that forever, but it's been really fun getting married, so we decided we'd get married again this next year. It'll be our next time to get married again.
Do you get married in spring, or do you have a certain day?
We had different seasons for each of them. So the first season we got married in was winter, I guess, to get the hardships of winter over with. The next one we got married in the autumn, and then the summer, and then the spring. So
next year will be the spring one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the bright promise of spring is a good time. But, you know, the joys of summer is always good, and the harvest of autumn is always good. But it's going to be up to him, but we definitely want to do it.
Wonderful. Wow, thank you. So, Vianna, how do you share your time with the world, with your family, with everybody else? You're always obviously so busy. How do you share your time?
Guy and I are with each other 24/7. So we're with each other a lot. And he is pretty good at letting me take care of people and work on people, and time for my kids. He's pretty amazing. You know, he treats me wonderful. You know, Guy actually fixes dinner for me every night. He rubs my feet every night. He's pretty amazing. And he always finds time for each other. We find each other. We miss each other if we're not around each other. And of course, if we're around each other too much, we have, you know, every once in a while, a little bit of friction, but usually we do really well.
How nice to be 24/7 with the person you love.
It is definitely a step in the advancement of relationships, actually.
Wow, wonderful. So, Vianna, what do you cherish more about your husband, Guy?
Oh, I cherish all of him. He is, he's amazing. He's strong. He's good. He's a good man. Has a good heart. He has a tender heart. People think he's, you know, he is strong and he is protective of me, but he is the most tender-hearted thing you've ever really known. He's soft and he's kind and he's good. It is nice to know that he does protect me, and it's nice to know that he loves me. He's fascinating. He reads and studies constantly all the time. He knows more about ancient religions and ancient history than anyone I've ever met, and he's talks about God and sunsets, and he's romantic and good. He's a good person, and he's dealt with us having to deal with our family and our children and our, you know, growing together. And overall, in this 11th year was like so refreshing. So amazing to know that you could love someone so deeply. I didn't know you could love someone so much that it's almost frightening to be able to know you love someone so much. He's pretty awesome, and I know he loves me.
How wonderful to have the most compatible soulmate to be with, and how wonderful to have someone to really love deeply.
I waited a long time to find that, you know, because we sometimes settle for less, you know. And people tell us that the storybook love isn't real, you know. They tell us it's make-believe, but it's not. It's real. There is a real love, a real passion. He's really passionate. He's a very passionate man about everything he feels, everything he thinks.
So you had a lot to learn from him, and he had a lot to learn from you.
Well, he did. We did. We started traveling together, and since we've been together, he's had to learn how to use computers, and he puts together books, and he's had to learn how to put things together right. But he's put together some beautiful things for us, and he helps me.
He's a wonderful Theta healer too.
He's a great healer. I think people don't realize he is an amazing healer. He's an amazing healer in lots of ways, not just with Theta Healing. He's a water pourer for our sweat lodge. It's not my sweat lodge, it's actually his sweat lodge. And he's an amazing water pourer, and he earned that right. And he also is an amazing healer, and he's done some amazing things. He's also an amazing sword maker. He makes beautiful swords, and he makes beautiful jewelry. And he's very, 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 he's just amazingly awesome. Awesome man. And people he don't like him. And people he likes, he'll love him. And he has a tender heart with some of the grandbabies. He really, really likes Brandy's babies, boy. He really thinks those boys are cute. And he definitely has taken to Jenna. So he's a pretty good grandpa too. We've done our best to be good, you know, good in that way with our relationship. You know, I love his sons, you know, so it works. They haven't been easy. And we haven't had an easy time. We've definitely gone through some definite challenges, and it's not easy. It's not easy traveling. It's not easy working and working and working and working and working. It's not easy. I think this year is the first year we really stopped to enjoy where we were going, because we've always just been going and going and going. But he knows how important it is. He knows how happy I am when people get better. You know, he's a good man.
So Vianna, you traveled a lot this year. How did you miss your family very much when you travel? You haven't been much home.
I do. I miss my family a lot. Miss my girls a lot. My son doesn't live by me, and so I can always, you know, if he calls me, we talk. But my girls are here, and I definitely depend on them to actually help me run the office, to keep everything motivated. So I really got a chance to get close to the girls and the boys, and I mean their kids, and definitely miss them. I miss my dog, miss my house. But overall, really, when we travel, we try to stay really focused these days where we are. We get really wrapped up in doing the best we can, and really get wrapped up in just laughing and playing and being with each other. It's really nice. You know, I used to just weep and whine and cry because I just was so lonely for home, but now home seems to go with Guy, so wherever Guy is home.
I would like to thank you, Vianna, so much for your time. I know you have a lot to do with the Christmas shopping and spending time with the family, and just being home after so many countries you visited this year. I would like to thank you so much and take this opportunity to wish you happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for having me here. Thank you, Vianna.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Happy holidays to the whole world.